There's a number whispered like a legend in the world of credit: 850, the mythical perfect credit score. Entire forums, late-night finance shows, and TikToks talk about it like it's the holy grail of financial freedom. But here's the question: is chasing that perfect number worth it, or is it a dangerous obsession that distracts you from the real financial wins? Today, we're tearing down the myth of perfection in credit scoring. We'll uncover why lenders don't even require 850, why the difference between 760 and 850 barely changes your loan offers, and where you should actually focus if you want financial stability without the stress. Let's start with a raw truth most people don't realize. You don't need a perfect score to unlock perfect financial opportunities. In fact, for most loans, mortgages, auto loans, even premium credit cards, the magic cutoff is much lower, typically around 740 to 760. Anything beyond that, it's bragging rights, not better rates. Here's why. Credit scoring models, whether it's 𝐲𝐲 or VantageScore, aren't designed to put you in competition with the 850 club. They're designed to group you into risk categories. Once you cross into the excellent credit range, you're viewed as a low-risk borrower. And guess what? Lenders aren't giving you a sweeter rate at 850 compared to someone with 780. They simply see both as excellent. The financial difference? Zero. Yet the myth persists. Why? Because people love chasing perfection. And in credit, perfection is seductive. You see someone on social media bragging about their 850, and it feels like they've unlocked a secret level in life. But what they won't tell you is this: sometimes the sacrifices to maintain that number are more damaging than helpful. Think about the trade-offs. To maintain an 850, you'd need flawless payment history, razor-sharp utilization control, multiple types of credit with long histories, and no recent mistakes. That means never missing a bill, never carrying high balances, even temporarily, and sometimes avoiding financial moves that might benefit you, like applying for a new card with a huge sign-up bonus, because it risks dropping your score a few points. In other words, perfection can cost you flexibility. And let's bust another myth. Your credit score is not a static number. Even the 850s don't live at 850 forever. Scores fluctuate, sometimes weekly, based on utilization, new inquiries, and balance reporting. Someone might hit 850 one month, drop to 840 the next, and then 835. They didn't suddenly become riskier. They just made normal financial moves. That alone shows you perfection isn't permanent, and it shouldn't be your obsession. Now, let's break down the real benefits of excellent credit and how you can achieve them without obsessing over 850. 1. Loan approvals and lower interest rates. Once you're in the 760-plus range, lenders already offer you the best terms available. That means mortgage rates, auto financing, and personal loans are already at the lowest tiers. The difference between a 780 and an 850? None. Both borrowers get the same rate. 2. Access to premium credit cards. The elite cards, those with travel perks, cashback multipliers, and concierge services, typically require excellent credit. Again, the cutoff hovers around 740 to 760. Nobody is turning you away because you're a 790 instead of 850. 3rd, negotiating power. With a strong score, again in the 760 range, you have leverage to negotiate loan terms, ask for credit limit increases, or refinance at better rates. It's about being in the right tier, not the top percentile. So why are we obsessed with 850? Part of it is cultural, the idea that maximum equals mastery. Another part is misunderstanding. People think lenders care about every single point, but lenders care about risk categories, not perfection. Here's a shocking fact. Less than 1% of consumers ever achieve 850, and many of them don't stay there long. Yet millions of people live successfully, buy homes, build wealth, and retire comfortably without ever touching that number. So instead of chasing 850, what should you chase? Financial behaviors that give you stability and freedom. That means always making on-time payments, keeping credit utilization low, under 30%, ideally under 10%, building a mix of credit responsibly, like an installment loan alongside revolving credit, monitoring your report for errors or fraud, limiting hard inquiries to when they truly matter. These are the habits that create long-term success, not obsessing over whether you hit a perfect score. And let's be clear, your credit score is a tool, not a trophy. It's designed to help lenders predict your reliability, not to measure your worth as a person. Chasing 850 for ego points may distract you from building an emergency fund, paying down debt, or investing, which are far more powerful drivers of wealth. So no, simple. You don't need an 850. You need a strong, consistent track record that puts you in the excellent range and keeps you financially flexible. I'll show you exactly how to stop obsessing over the last 20 points and instead focus on the credit habits, mindset shifts, and wealth-building moves that actually transform your life. Because the perfect score, it's not 850. It's the financial freedom you create with smart choices. By now, you know the truth. 850 is a myth for most of us, a shiny number that rarely changes the terms lenders offer. But what does move the needle in meaningful ways? In this second act, we stop chasing a number and start building a life-proof credit strategy that actually opens doors. If you want freedom, not perfection, listen closely. This is the exact playbook. Reframe the goal. Excellence, not perfection. First, reframe your objective. Replace the obsession with 850 with a commitment to be excellent. To live in the 740 to 780 band where lenders hand out the best rates and highest approvals. That shift frees you from pointless anxiety. Excellence is a set of habits. Perfection is a rare statistical outcome that costs time and flexibility. The 3 pillars that beat perfection every time. There are 3 pillars that deliver financial power far faster than that last 20 points. Payment history, credit utilization, and financial liquidity. Nail these and lenders will treat you like gold, even if your score sits at 770 instead of 850. Pillar 1. Bulletproof payment history. On-time payments are the non-negotiable core of your credit health. Miss one and you lose leverage. The cure? Automate everything. Auto-pay your bills, but also maintain a manual check each month so auto-pay doesn't overdraft you. If you've missed payments in the past, prioritize bringing accounts current. Small catch-up payments beat indefinite postponement. Remember, lenders prefer consistency over a single perfect snapshot. Consistency is the currency of trust. Pillar 2. Strategic credit utilization. We already talked about utilization. Now let's operationalize it. Aim for under 10% on key cards and under 30% overall as a safety floor. Use pre-statement payments, split big purchases across billing cycles, and consider small balance transfers only when they reduce interest and reported balances. If you have a high-limit card you don't use, keep it open. The combination of low utilization and long account age is the twin engine that propels your score into the excellent bracket. Pillar 3. Financial liquidity and emergency fund. This pillar is often ignored by score chasers. Liquidity. Lenders look beyond digits. They evaluate stability. An emergency fund of 3 to 6 months of expenses prevents you from relying on credit when life surprises you. That prevents missed payments and emergency inquiries. So while others pinball between cards and cash advances chasing a point gain, you're building resilience that lenders prize and which keeps your credit intact during storms. Tactical moves that matter more than a perfect score. Fix the big issues. First, address collections, charge-offs, and any current delinquencies. These items drag far more than a handful of points ever will. Ready to stop chasing perfection and start building real financial power? Subscribe to our channel for weekly tactical credit playbooks. Visit 𝐲𝐻consultant.com for a free credit health audit. We'll map the highest impact moves that get you into the excellent band quickly and sustainably. Join the community on Wise Consultant and stop making your credit smaller than your life. Hit like, subscribe, and if you're ready, book a strategy call now because your best financial life isn't an 850, it's a plan. Wise Consulting Enterprise. We could help you in such.